What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be replacing the charge coolers. Evan's holding one up right there.
These are pretty heavy. Yeah,
this isn't a weight reduction mod, so when we pull that out, you'll see the difference. Charge coolers we decided to go with are VRSF. So if you've been following us for a while, you'll know that we went with the VRSF charge pipe on the 535, and ever since then, I've been hooked on VRSF. I like the quality, the communication, and the performance. So everyone at VRSF, thank you for sponsoring this video. If you guys have not checked out their website, I'll put a link down in the description below. They have a huge sale going on right now. Make sure you check it out. Now, even though the charge coolers don't offer significant horsepower on their own, by reducing the temperatures of the intake air, charge coolers can increase the density of the air entering, resulting in more power and torque. But now this all depends on a number of factors, including the quality of the charge coolers, the specific configuration of your vehicle, and of course, other modifications have been done to the vehicle already. It's kind of like an orchestra. You need all the parts working together to get the best performance. You got your horns, which I classify downpipes. But if you want to get technical, that would be considered the brass section, I believe. And then you have your string section, which are your charge pipes, charge coolers, your turbos, your intake. The suspension I would classify as the woodwind section. We got to throw that in somewhere. And then of course tuning, that's your percussion section. Your tuning sets the tempo for everything working in unison. So before we get started, I know this is off topic, but we went to Cars and Coffee today down in, where was that?
Maple Lawn.
Maple Lawn in Maryland. And
great turnout.
It was awesome.
Lots of cool cars there.
It was a Cars and Coffee hosted by Mikey's and Mel's. It's a breakfast sandwich deli. And man, great food too. So we're looking at some cars, and out of nowhere, here comes a yellow Mercedes Black Series. And as it's approaching, we see the tag, and we could not believe it. It was SHMEE. We met SHMEE. Here's
a picture with him.
Yeah, we'll put a picture up here. A little clip of his car backing up into the spot. What a great time meeting him. Very humble guy. Great to talk to. We talked about some YouTube stuff. Evan talked about some Mercedes topics.
Honestly, it was kind of like unexpected to see him because like out of all places, he was in Maryland. And actually, he said that he drove 9 hours from Chicago just to go to that meet, which is insane.
Yeah, but he was like in Miami, he said.
Yeah.
Then he went to, was it Chicago?
He went to like Arizona, and then he went
was
to like
back and forth.
Yeah.
And then he came to Maryland. People were like, why are you here?
And then he was like, oh, I'm going to be in PA, so I might as well just come down, so.
Yeah.
And it's just pretty cool.
Yeah, really cool.
He put 14,000 miles on that car in the United States.
How much did that car go for?
They're reselling for like $500,000 right now, I think.
All right, so let's get to the install. So as you can see, the OEM charge coolers are, I mean, they're a little ugly. They got a plastic housing on top, a lot of pipes, coolant lines running over there. A lot of different lines here we're going to have to take off as well. And we're going to have to swap out the throttle bodies to put them on the new one. We got these clamps to hold these coolant lines shut so they don't leak. I mean, it's going to leak, but at least we don't have it spilling all over the place.
Nice.
A little bit. What you also want to do to relieve some of the pressure is open up the cap. You have two coolant caps. This one here is for the turbos and your radiator, and the rest of your coolant's on that side. So I loosened this up a little bit. Let's put the cap on top just to relieve some of the pressure. Down on the throttle body, there's two more clamps that we're trying to get off.
It helps if you get rid of, if you have these aftermarket intakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have like the factory ones,
you got to remove them all.
Yeah.
All right, so let me show you the inside of the OEM charge cooler. You can see the core, the coils in there. I count them. Let's see, how many rows we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The VRSF. And it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
And it doesn't have that split in the middle too.
Right. Now with the charge cooler out, we're going to take the throttle body off, and it's held in by, looks like 4 10mm screws. And then we're going to swap it onto the new charge cooler. All right, so we got one side on. Now we got to do the other side. So this side, the procedure is a little bit different on that side. The parts are all the same. So on this side, I didn't have to disconnect this right here. Just set it aside. It's really tight and everything else is loose. This bolt is out here. Got to take the clamp down on the throttle body off still, and then disconnect the two coolant lines over here. It's tighter on this side.
Yeah. There you go.
So we have a new charge cooler ready to go in. I have the throttle body plugged in, but it's not fitting. So we're gonna have to remove this piece here, and it's held in by 13 millimeter. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, and then there's some under here too. On the top, 4, 5. Looks like one here, 6. Under here as well, 7, 8, 9. I'm counting 9. All right, so we're all completed. All we have left to do is add coolant back into the system. Once again, thank you to VRSF for sponsoring this video. I love the look of these. I like how you can see the logo on it, because a lot of the other ones I've seen out on the market, they have it over here, but with all this wiring, it covers it up. So what's the point? So up here on the side, it's a good spot to put their logos on so you can see it. So next thing to do is the downpipes, which we'll do in another video, and then tuning. So if you're in the market for BMW parts, they do have some super parts as well, and also Porsche GT3 parts. So make sure you check them out. Like I said, I'll put a link down in the description below. Go ahead and take advantage of the sale they got going on right now. So that'll wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you smash that like button. And if you're new, please consider subscribing. We'll see you in the next one.